Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here again for my long-term subscribers and my new. I'm here for a new project. It's a design team project, a guest design team project. I don't know if she has a design team, but she contacted me some time ago, the paper mill, Megan from the UK. And she asked me if I wanted to do a project, and it took me a while to finish all my other things, and finally now I had the time. I stopped with the Christmas journal because I not feeling inspired is the wrong word. I wasn't comfortable, not happy. It is also very strong, but yeah, it didn't work. So I needed some time. Again, last year, I got sick again. Luckily, not as long as last year. My husband and I both got our flu shot because he's becoming 60 and I'm 61. So then you can have the glue shot, the flu shot if you want. And we did that, and my daughter already told me that a lot of colleagues of hers got sick after that shot. And I was first. I was sick about a week, and then later he also about a week, and we're still both coughing, but I selected these kits I wanted from the paper mill a couple of months ago already, and I really liked them, and I wanted really hard, really wanted to make something with them, and because it's been a while since I did an ephemera holder, so I really wanted to do that again. And first I had a different idea with the folder, but then accidentally through Cara Renee from Reborn Art and Healing, I follow her. She's amazing, and in her video I saw that she saved a video of Scrimpingmommy. I will link in the description box. I link everything, and she announced a tutorial of an ephemera holder, and she showed what she made, and instantly I thought, that's it. But yeah, if you follow me longer, you know I always change something. I purchased her cutting and scoring guide because that's fair, because she designed this concept, if you will. But yeah, just to support her, I bought that, and I'm not really going into the tutorial because she has a very, very good tutorial. I will link that also because I don't want to interfere with her channel. So I'm gluing it together on camera, but I'm not really going to explain further. And I changed some things. Hers is much larger and mine is bigger. I wanted it so I can fit larger pieces in here. So enough said, let's go into it. I already prepared, like I do, because this is so much collaging and it has to go well together. So I wanted to show you this, how I laid it out. This is going to be a flip on the third part. This will be here. It flips out. Here will be an envelope. That's something I make in it. And here will I have to select the paper here, and there will be 1 or 2 envelopes on there. So I can fit all kinds of little items. This will be for sale when it's ready. It will come with a naked journal, but there will be digitals in there, of course. So it's a good companion. Oh my god, with this ephemera holder. And this, it's a trifold, so this will go like this, and then this will go over that. And I want to start with this, the construction of this, the pockets, and you can choose if you, my last ephemera holder, I decorated the complete page and then put the pockets on there, but now, like in scrapbooking is very normal, usual, I want to say, you leave the border, because I really like this craft paper. I'm going to put these to the side because it's distracting and taking up space. Oh no, I need the bases, of course. Oh, I'm really getting into it again. Have to get into it again. Now I'm making a real mess. The belly band. I put also the items in different places, like then Amanda did, and here I have a package, the papers I selected for the cover. Yeah, so I changed up some things because I have the pretty good idea how I want the pieces that I want to put in here. This will be here, and this will be here. 3. I'll explain later how and what. I hope you're all doing well and feeling crafty. Yeah, I don't know what got into me. So yeah, I wasn't feeling it, and it's very hot, but my wrist is really hurting me, but it's warm. So I took craft paper. This is 250 GSM, and I roughened the edges with the Tim Holtz tool because I already have it, but you can do it with a file, or no, I don't know how you call those things. Yeah, a nail file, but also you have bigger ones to get the roughness of your feet. I know Pixie K designs use that. That's also real handy. Scissors to roughen it up. And like I said, I want to leave a border around that you can see the craft paper because or cardstock, because I really want that. And I did roughen this up so you can see it. I couldn't do all the edges because yeah, I'll explain later. I'll explain because otherwise I'm constantly talking. I hope there's enough light, because with the extra light I thought it would be too much. A lot of people tear this off completely. I never do that. I explained in earlier videos why I don't do that, because, and I don't know who taught this, but I learned it when I was scrapbooking, and then I followed some people that only did scrapbooks. I have noticed that my tape, maybe because it's a bit older, so yeah, sometimes it doesn't, when I do it like that, I don't see my score line. Like most people, definitely if you did scrapbooking, you know that you don't go on or over the score line, because then when you bend it, you won't have room, it will interfere with this. But this is, oh, I have to put them to this side, but I do this like the way I'm doing this now. Now I have time to position, and mostly I don't do this, but because I want extra glue, I really have to. I'm going to put my extra light on. I hope, yeah, I have the shadow. That's not really helping. bear with me. But now I can position this. I have the time to do that. And if this were glue, you have to position it in one time completely right. Yeah, I don't want my head in the camera, but I think I'll have to. Maybe a bit more. So now I can do all this because here is wet glue. I haven't done this in a long time. And now, because this is stuck and this is stuck, I can just slowly peel this off and stick it down. And if you tear this off immediately, you don't have any wiggle room. It has to be right because double-sided tape sticks right away. Like this. Yeah. And now the other side. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. But when I fold it, you can see that this part isn't butting up against the spine. Oh, I'm struggling with my words. God. Now, again. One more time, and if you saw this a million times, you can fast forward because that's because I did make quite some books in scrapbooking. I didn't really need the cutting guide because you understand the construction of these things. But I have to say she has a nice spine piece, and I don't know if it's possible because I'm in a way only making half of the the glue is really shifting because it's on the tape, so it's not sticking right away. Yeah, I have to see that I'm not too far from the line. Yeah, she has a very interesting spine piece, but her folio is twice of this. And then she has a beautiful spine piece that allows it to lay really flat. Yeah, I can erase the number. It was upside down now, but that doesn't matter. Let's see. Yeah, here you can hardly see it. Yeah, a bit. It's not interfering with the spine, and this is going like this. Hers, because it was, that's better. Hers is smaller. Where I have glue somewhere. Hers is smaller, and that's why hers, Amanda's from Scrimpingmommy, her flap goes until here and until here. But I don't mind this. I like this because, yeah, all the papers have to coordinate with each other, so I don't mind that because I wanted to, these are A4 because I'm in the Netherlands, and I wanted to use the complete sheet. So this is the complete sheet. This also, but I had to score the spine and the to attach this together. So that's why these are not so wide. I forgot my water. Hopefully I'll manage. I want to start in here, and I just show you what I had in mind. This is, I think, the same as she had, a double pocket. Oh no, she started with the belly band. I want the belly band to be in the middle, like this. And then here, the flap she had also, but she has 2 flaps. I don't want that much. I want a big pocket here, and the flap will be here, just for some extra interest, and I can put more in here. Then when you flip this over, there will be 2 smaller pockets like that, for smaller ephemera that you can, yeah, put a lot in. And then hers continues with, again, all of this again. So I won't do that. So let's get started. I have talked so much now. This will be visible. With my last ephemera holder, I completely covered everything, but now I want those rough edges. I'm going to stay inside with my matting, so different. Let's see, where is my first page? Yeah, the door. This is something I do more often also. I wanted this paper in the background of the door, because I really like the green popping out. But in a digital, there was this strip in a complete paper. I'll show you a paper so you know what I mean. Let's see if, like for example, yeah, this is also a piece, like this. There was a piece of green in with an image, and then I take this from the digital and I enlarge this. This is a bit bigger because I needed the length, but that's how I adjust. Let's see, no, that's not the right digitals. This is a good example. She has an amazing, a lot of, I used 4 kits, but in every kit, yeah, the 4th was a little smaller, but there was a kit that had 15 pages, including some ephemera. But this is an example that I can take out. I put it in Word and I adjust this, and that is the way this turned out. And also I put them together, but you can see the white stripes. But in this case, it's not a problem, because this is going over it. The door is going over it, and here will be the pocket, so you won't see the white stripes, and still I have a beautiful backing. Let's see where I have to start the green, like that. And I always struggle a bit which glue to use. Excuse me. I would love this big bottle. I can apply it with a brush, but it makes it very wet and it dries very quickly. So that's something I don't really like. So I think I'll just put it a bit lower. So if you look in the pocket, you have a bit seen. Normally I would go even deeper, but then the design, when I enlarge it even more, the leaves would be very big, and that's something I didn't want. Let's see, that can even be a bit lower. Yeah, I'm going to make a little mark, because you know I'm a bit more precise. Oh, I have a shadow everywhere. So let's start gluing. Yeah, I started with a, I have shadow, let's see. Yeah, now I can see better myself. I was a bit in the dark. It's the weather is very gloomy, rainy. So yeah, it's getting a bit to winter, but sometimes in November we already have snow. Not much, but a bit of snow. But that wasn't this year. So it's always a surprise if there will be snow. To really think. And I was saying something else, but I don't know. Oh yeah, my Christmas journal. But yeah, like I said in the beginning, I wasn't feeling it, and it's, yeah, it didn't work. I printed a lot, and still I was thinking, no, that's not what I want. So I put it in a plastic folder, and I want to finish it because in my head, the way it's in my head, but I can't really find the digitals or the excuse me, the items I want to use. So yeah, but I want to finish it, and then it will be for next year because it's timeless, and the colors and the angels I'm using, yeah, they're not it's not necessary that I release that this year. Yeah, the door can, let's see if I can, I want as much of the flowers here. I don't want to put it in there because that's too bad. Here, yeah, yeah, I'm going to put it there. I want to tell you something about the pockets also in a minute. But yeah, I saw a lot of beautiful Christmas journals on Instagram, from the ones I follow. Wow, so many beautiful ones. But that's also a bit of a problem because most journals I have sold went to the United States, and that's why I had to, yeah, in a way I had to already have finished the journal. Otherwise it would never be on time, because I have the feeling a lot of you viewers and people in the States, you have much more activities with Christmas. So I thought if I do a Christmas journal, it has to be at the recipient's house at the beginning of December. And yeah, I told that more often I'm a slow crafter, and I didn't feel I could finish it in time to mail it. So maybe next year. I have to start earlier. But I had a lot of projects this year, and beautiful journals. Still, some haven't sold, so I hope to do that in the beginning of the new year, or maybe in the end of this year. Because first I made, Amanda has these, like we learned in scrapbooking, you take a piece, do I have a piece of paper I can use? Book page, yeah. Normally when you cut a pocket, you make a hinge. Oh, that would have been nice. Still the wrong page. Yeah, like this. You cut this on the pocket, like that. So this will make your pocket, and the hinges are attached to the pocket, and you miter the corners and you have a pocket. But then I roughened the edges, and because this is attached to it, it made it thin. I did it here, oops, with the flap, because yeah, with the hinge it would be so bulky. I did it anyway, but it's not as roughened. Oh, it's hard to see. This is way more roughened than this, because if I did this anymore, I would go through the cardstock. I already did a bit, so I did use the brown tape because it goes with this, and I on purpose did it with all kinds of pieces to make it a bit more rough, but you go through the cardstock. So I did everything. I cut off the hinges I cut on the pocket. I cut them off completely, and I made a new hinge, a loose one. It adds to a bit of bulk because this part of the cardstock wouldn't be normally there. But I did anyway, because now I have 4 beautifully roughened up edges, and that's the way I want it. So yeah, it's a bit more bulk, but then yeah. And because this is cardstock, it's thick. If you that's why I put the sellotape on there, because now if I put something in here, it doesn't catch. And if you don't put the sellotape there, if I put a paper in here, it will catch on that thickness. I hope I make sense. But everybody who has scrapbooked, yeah, knows this, encountered it, I have to say. I marked them. Here I reinforced it, because I think it's enough, because I'm going to let it be a bit higher, so this is not so roughened up as this one, but because I butted up against the roughness of this, it's enough. I think it's enough. So, I didn't put the tape on there. I thought I used glue. That's just as easy. Because now with these hinges, I used glue also. But yeah, when I was still making scrapbooks, I always use double-sided tape, but I don't know if it's maybe has been too long in my drawer. But I have found out a few times that I could easily remove the tape again. So yeah, butt it up against here and here, and always stay away from the fold line. You can see it on camera here. My nail is at the score line, so I have a bit of room. And I like, especially in an ephemera holder, I like it that it has hinges, because I said before, then you have a much larger pocket, because the pocket now goes from here to here. And if you put glue here and here, it would leave you with a pocket just like that. So now it's more wide. My paper flew to the bottom. This I could have cut a little shorter, but I did it already, so I'm going to leave it. Oh, and this year I bought so much paper for printing, because the paper I'm using currently, I'm very satisfied with this paper, but it's very expensive. So I was hoping to find something that was a bit cheaper, but I don't have any luck. I ordered paper in the States, Hammermill, because I heard several designers that I follow that use Hammermill, but in both my printers, I put my old HP back. I thought maybe with different paper, but no, unfortunately, nothing gives me these beautiful, yeah, also if you see this one, it's gorgeous, so bright in color. Excuse me. And then I ordered business paper from HP. I thought, yeah, maybe because it's special for HP. And again, although I'm going to do it now because I'm going to put glue on it anyway for some extra, hopefully that it stays. Yeah, the special business paper, it said that on both sides it would be a beautiful print, also in color. And not that they're awful, but if you're used to these beautiful colors, yeah, it all fades in comparison. And yeah, I'm a bit annoyed by it that I can't find other paper. And this paper has two different sides. So on this side it prints gorgeous, and this side is smoother. Yeah, not shiny but smooth. This is matte. And it prints very differently. And only with the last autumn journal, then I had really problems with it, with the coloring. And but yeah, until then it was pretty okay. I could see the difference, of course, in color. But I thought, yeah, it is what it is. I have no better option. And I don't always want to glue two papers together because this is already 102. So if you put two together, then it will be very thick. So I didn't want to do that. And now recently I found out with the looking for other papers, I can always roughen this a bit more, but I don't want it too much because I already tore it with the tear ruler. I haven't used it in quite a while, but I'm really getting fond of it again because it already looks very torn. Because this paper also, it's a good quality paper, but hand tearing is awful. It goes everywhere, but not in the right direction. Yeah, I really have to let it dry. So now this will be visible, but yeah, I really like it because it's the craft paper. Yeah, I don't mind. Put that away. This. And here I had to paste, of course, again. But that's collaging also. Yeah, this because the kit is like this in the normal notebook size. And like this, you can't use it like that. I don't like it. So, real collaging, yeah, sometimes it's not that you never can use something upside down. These two go great in this direction. They are intended like this and like this, but it's no problem to use them differently. So from one paper I chose this, and like Amanda Scrimpingmommy explained in her video, because she addressed this also, although her folder was not as large, she had room also left. And that's why she explained, put a strip above there and put a strip here. and it looks nice, it's bordered, and I really like that idea. And yeah, it's not, also again, not a new idea, but yeah, for me it was a bit forgotten. And because I have two different pieces, because this is also wider than an A4 I could use, I'm going to overlap a bit. And because for me it's more natural to put something in like this from the right side to the left, I'm going to put this over it, because now if I put something in, it slides, because this is thicker, yeah, not much, but it slides. If you do it like this, it could be that it will catch on, yeah, this flaps now because it's not stuck, but it could catch. So if you think and you want to make this also, and you think, oh no, I'm used to putting it like that, maybe you're left-handed, then put it like that and it flows. So this one first, no glue spots. Yeah, but I was really happy Megan contacted me, because I hadn't heard of her before, and she really has beautiful digitals. Sometimes you have to just get to know them. There are so many digital designers, and yeah, you don't always find them. And I like oh, real crooked the way I was going. Let's see that it's about as much above and beneath here. Ah, I roughened this, but it doesn't, it's not necessary, because I want that over over it. I thought that would be more nice. Yeah, I want it over. Okay, so I hadn't, it wasn't necessary to roughen the edges up. Again, I tore these all with this ruler, and I couldn't remember, because in the beginning when I had that, I used it a lot. It's very easy now to crumble the edges a bit more, and it looks like it's torn, I think. Ah, talking isn't going very well. Yeah, so you learn about new designers. But it's also when you follow. I follow quite some people on Instagram, and then you see other people using digitals, and yeah, sometimes I look them up and I think, oh, they are nice. I buy way too many, and I have still a lot I didn't use. It's so, yeah, so strange. And I think, oh, those are great, and I want to use them, and then I have them, and oh, I have so many. But who knows, someday, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a lot of room, but let me show you up close. Or is that too close? You can see the roughened up edge here, so it's in a way a little border, but then you have a bit of room where the score line is, and then the hinge, no, not the hinge, the spine. Ah, such beautiful papers, beautiful colorings. Yeah, really love it. And check out Amanda's video, because she had an image that was going through the complete page and on the belly bands. Very beautiful. Let's cut these to size, because I don't want to take away from that. So this will be very small. and I hope that I can tear it with the ruler because it's just a tiny bit. And oh, I can, no, yeah, that's something I learned. In a specific way, if you tear your paper, you don't get the white edge, and yeah, I don't like the white edge. Some like it, I don't. Ink this up. I'm using oxide, distress oxide, because it's a bit quicker. I hardly have to touch it, and it already is inked. I'm going to glue this first, and that's done, and then I can turn. There's something on this paper because I try to recycle if I can. And there was something on the back that I didn't need anymore, but I could use it for these little strips. Put it a bit to this side and put some glue here. Oh, it's so nice if the weather is more bright, then I have a lot of natural light in my craft room. I like it better than all the lights. I can see better with the natural light. Let's see. Just a bit. Leave the border. And here, again, my ruler. Oh, I can't see my mark anymore. Ah, here. Oh, the year flew by. Or, yeah, the last years all, they go so fast. And yeah, I was very lucky. My channel grew. I love that because yeah, it's so great to be active with your hobby, and that you can inspire people and they like what you're doing. Yeah, it's nice. I don't have a job, so I try to see this as a job. Yeah, it's nice. So nice to have people that appreciate what you make and use the journals I made. Like that. They're not made to be in a closet. Yeah, like that. I have a bit more of the white there. That's okay. Now for the belly band. The large piece first. Again, I have tape, but I'm going to put some glue on there anyway, just to be sure. And I'm going to, am I going to eyeball it? That's, it's not easy for me eyeballing it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here is the middle, about. Put some glue here. And yeah, when you want to make it, Amanda has the Yeah, I'm still eyeballing it. No, I have to turn it. I can't see what I'm doing. In her cutting guide, she has the measurements of everything. Let's see how I did. This is 5.5 bit. Oh no, wrong side. No, I was shifting it to the wrong side, like that. I auditioned the idea of, I could have, no, yeah, it was, I could have put the strips on here, but that's okay. I'm going to put some tape here also, because I want larger pieces to go in here, and I don't want them catching. The scissors, I buried them. Cut that little piece off. Yeah. Yeah, I could have easily put that strip over there, but I didn't. Oh, I can do that here also. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Let's see if I can do it like this. A bit. Yeah, and then the other side. It's always a great piece to put over. Yeah, you can't get it in frame. Let's see, this is straight down. Yeah, because also the edges are roughened, so it's not exactly. I'm going to remove the tape. It's a long video, so I think I'll stop here, and then in the next video continue with this side, because that's also a bit of work with the flap. That's 5.5, but this is not straight because of the excuse me. Oh, my throat. It's not straight because of the roughening. Put that away. So I'm going to finish this and then I'll let you go. And I hope you stuck with me until the end. But yeah, that's not always possible. There are so many videos I want to watch and people I want to support. Yeah, a lot of talent in the world. Yeah, beautiful paper also. Really like the color, and it will go well with this this flap that will be there. Yeah. I did it again because I could have put that in underneath. Here, now I have it like this, so I'm going to put it here also. so hopefully it won't catch. And here I made the hinges loose also, so a real new hinge, because this you could have cut with this attached to it, just score and fold, but yeah, then I couldn't have roughened up those edges, and that's, yeah, what I'm doing now. And this will go on top. Oop. Not necessarily that you have to put papers everywhere, but I'm doing it a bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was 4 and this was 2 inches. Let's see that I'm not too, yeah, I have to bring it down a bit. Yeah, like that. Always nice to have a beautiful folder to put your items in. Let's see if I put it on my mat again, then yeah, this will be okay. And I thought I decorated with these papers. I'm going to add papers and images from the kit in here, and some other goodies. And then whoever purchased this will have a journal ready to go and a lot of ephemera to put in there. Turn it before I put the image upside down. Oh, my throat is really hurting. Ah, I thought I lost a piece. All pieces of the kit. So digitals you can really cut up completely and use just the way you want it. And now, but yeah, that's also because there's a lot of choice in these kits. Normally I change much more in Word, because I want the pieces to be yeah, the way I want them to use. And now I thought, no, I'm going to use the papers the way they are and cut up the paper and not take just pieces out of the kits and use them, because that's a lot of work. And I thought, no, I have to use the way the kits are designed. And yeah, you can always cut up all kinds of things and use pieces in different places. And later you can use the scraps. I like that. Yeah, it's beautiful all around, but to have a bit of a variation. Let's see if I can crumble that up a bit. Yeah, it's not showing. This is piano roll paper that I embossed, and I really like the way that looks. And I'm going to leave this because it's so fragile. Let's see how I can cut it to size here, because it completely breaks. It's thin paper, and because of the embossing, yeah, it's very hard to get it, but it doesn't have to be completely straight. I can ah, that's what I was afraid of, but I think I'll let's see, a second attempt, but I really like that. Yeah, the same problem, of course. I think I'll cut it. Because it's too bad if it's completely torn. I don't know if this will be enough. I like that piece better. My. Now it's in a way upside down because I'm embossing. Ah! No, I don't want to take away too much. Yeah, I'm going to cut it because otherwise I'll keep it. I have enough, but no, I take away a lot from the flowers. I don't want that. Like that, and then about there. Now I have a lot of small pieces. Who knows? I'm going to put the glue here. And watch my edging. Put a bit of glue on the sides, so I know they're adhered well. And that's the first two panels of the folder. Put here. Yeah, like that. Very delicate. Very delicate. So, two panels. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. But it's a start. I really hoped you liked this and you got some inspiration of it. Maybe you want to make one. Please gather your materials, your digitals or magazine pages you want to use, because yeah, you can put everything together. They don't have to be large pieces. You can put all kinds of pieces together and it still looks nice, because if this were two different pieces it would be fine too, because now I already have 3, so you can use anything. As always, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, by doing that, supporting my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Have a very great weekend, or yeah, maybe when it airs, the weekend is over, then a great week. Bye bye!